Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and today is March 9th, 2015. This is my week 46 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. And what's going on? Hope everybody's having a great Monday. The weather is like absolutely beautiful here. I hope it is getting better in other places. I was talking to somebody in Chicago today and they said that the weather had shifted there a little bit and it was no longer trying to kill them. So I hope that stays up till Thursday when I get there. Anyway, the numbers, week 46. I cannot believe 6 weeks till it's been a year. This year has gone by really fast. So my starting weight in January of 2014 was 402 pounds. My weight at surgery, which was April 14th, 2014, was 360.6 pounds. My weight last week was 224.6 pounds, and my weight today is 223 pounds. So that's a 1.6 pound loss since last week, 137.6 pound loss since surgery, and a 179 pound loss since January of 2014. My surgiversary is on the 14th of the month, so as I've mentioned multiple times, beating myself up about it, I was really disappointed in my weight loss last month. It was less than 5 pounds. But I just checked today. I have like 5 more days to go, and I'm on track to hit 8 pounds lost this month, that's what I'm kind of setting as my goal now. I think 10's maybe just a tad bit unrealistic at almost a year out, but I would be very happy with 8. And I set my next goal, which is Wonderland, based on that. I set it for June 2nd, based on losing 8 pounds a month between now and then. So that's very cool. Let's see. Melly Mae did something the other day when she knew she was having a long video that I thought was great. I have a feeling this might be a little long, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about, and that way you can stop listening, skip to the end, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm going to talk about my weirdness around food. I'm going to just really quickly show you my some of my new clothes I bought with my shopping transfer addiction. I'm going to talk about the new class I started taking. I'm going to talk about what help would you offer your fat kid? And I'm going to talk about the video Less of Sarah made last night in terms of people who are starting out at the higher weights. I'm going to talk about what does this say? Okay, I got to put my glasses on. Now I'm self-conscious about this because Gracie said she thought they were cute. I don't know why that would make me self-conscious, but it does. Anyway, talk a little about our weight loss surgery trainer challenge for this month, and then shout outs, and then that's it. So, okay, onto it. Took me a minute to say what I was going to talk about. Okay, food. I just noticed something recently that was kind of weird, and I thought I would throw it out there. And see if anybody else has this. Before weight loss surgery, when I would go shopping, it would be like run and done. I mean, I would load my cart up with like 5 gazillion things I would check out, and that would be it. Now, first thing is I have to have like lots of different options of food to eat. Even if there's, I don't eat that much, and I live by myself now for the most part. And when my son's here, he doesn't want to eat anything here because it's nothing that he likes. But I have to have a shitload of food and options in my refrigerator. If I even think I'm getting light on food, I will have to go get more food just to have in the house. Something about wanting to make sure that I feel really anxious if I don't feel like I have a variety of food to eat. Wondered if anybody else felt like that. And the other thing is now I have to go to 27 different places to get my food. I have certain things I get at Ralph's. I have certain things I get at Whole Foods. I have certain things I get at Sprouts. I have certain things I get at Rite Aid because that's the people who sell the Lindora products that I like. And then I go to the butcher. So I don't know. I just went grocery shopping yesterday and it took me like half the freaking day. So anyway, that's what's new with food. A couple people have asked what I eat, and my diet changes up generally. In the morning, I'll have a protein shake. I just started doing that back, for a couple weeks. I do the Syntha 6 chocolate milkshake. It has more calories than a lot of the protein shakes, but it tastes the best because it really tastes like a milkshake because it has more calories than all the rest. But anyway, I like that. I used to have a protein shake for breakfast, and then really just meat and vegetables for the other 2 meals. Or sometimes, like today, I had soup, a little bit of soup because I know I'm going out to dinner tonight. And if I snack, I will snack sometimes on cheese and some gluten-free crackers or pork rinds or fruit or carrots and what's it called? Yogurt dippity-doo or something. I don't know. It's really good. It's like Greek yogurt, like ranch dip, and it has protein and it only has 30 calories for 2 tablespoons. And then at night, which is my like sweet eating, I'll eat those yasso bars. I try to eat a Greek yogurt with like probiotic stuff. I mean to ask you, Betty Lou, how do you know if the probiotics are working? I'm not sure if they're working. I'm taking probiotics and I'm eating that yogurt every day, and things really haven't changed that much. Anyway, shopping. So as I post on Facebook constantly, I have I have developed quite a shopping addiction. I can't, from where I do this video, I can't really stand back and do a body shot to show you what I'm wearing. But the shirt is new. You can sort of see that. I'm wearing my new jeans. I'm like bought all these jeans that are size 14 because they just are cool. I have a very particular kind of jean that I like, and when I was a size 30, I could never find them. So now that I can find them, I try on a pair and they fit, and I'm like, I want those. So anyway, got those. I want to show you my little denim jacket. It's very cute. Love this. This is probably the extent of the jacket that I'm going to take to Chicago at this point because I couldn't find one and I don't really want to spend a lot of money on one. Oh, my blue dress dropped. Hold on. And then also obsessed with dresses. Got this dress, which I think is really pretty. Dresses and bright colors. I never wore bright colors before. So I'm going to wear that. I'm having a work event the Monday after I come back from Chicago. I will wear that. And here's another nice little summery one. Anyway. Those are cute. Someone will get them as soon as I'm out of size 14, which I don't think will be too long. Anyway, shopping transfer addiction for sure. Okay, my class. I started a class at Second City in Hollywood, which is where my son has gone for years. He doesn't go anymore because he wouldn't allow me to go at the same time that he was. And it's a class on a book called The Artist's Way, which is by Julia Cameron, who used to be married to Martin Scorsese, and she sort of developed it. She was a writer, and when she when she got sober, she found that she had some difficulty writing, so she kind of created this process that worked for her. And that's really the basis of this book. I've always been interested in the book, been interested in lately in tapping into my creativity a little more than I have been. So I got an email from Second City, and it said that they were having a class on The Artist's Way. It's a 12-week class. So I signed up for that. I love it. I have to say, I was scared shitless going into the class because I knew, number one, that's sort of outside my comfort zone. I felt sort of okay because I was really comfortable at Second City. I know the location, I know the people there, but I also knew that people were going to be like 20, which they were. But the funny thing is, I think I mentioned in my last video, I went to a show with my ex-boyfriend week before last, and it was a storytelling show, sort of, not exactly like The Moth, because these were all, professional people, where The Moth isn't that way. And there was this guy who told the first story, and I looked at him. I don't think I'll ever give anybody this channel, but I was like, damn, he is really funny, and he is really attractive. Well, as I parked my car at Second City and I start walking in, guess who I see walking in front of me? And I'm like, hey, were you in this show? And he's like, yeah. And so we started talking. Turns out he actually, and I did know this, I didn't remember it, but his bio, which I looked at the thing, said that he was a teacher at Second City, but he's actually taking this class. So that was like a weird little, serendipitous kind of thing, because when I was watching him, I was thinking, oh wow, I'm so glad I'm taking this class, and I'm gonna try to work on bringing more creativity into my life. So that was cool. He's like probably a little bit younger than me, but we're the two people in the class who are in their 40s. But it was actually so much fun. I was a nervous wreck going up there. I was a nervous wreck after I saw him, because I was all like, I don't know, not starstruck. It's not like he's famous or anything, but I felt a little, butterflies in my stomach. But within 30 minutes into the class, it was really great and awesome, and I'm so glad that I did that. And that is a huge fucking NSV for me. I would never in a million years have done that. Okay, all right, so here's another thing. And I'm already at 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to try to go fast. But someone who I also hope doesn't watch these videos, but if she does, no, I'm keeping it anonymous and no hard feelings. But so someone in my life had posted on Facebook, and they're in the mental health world, had posted on Facebook that they were interested in talking to people who had been obese as kids, to get their feedback on something. So I was like, well, of course, yeah, I'll talk to you. And so she explained that she had a person that she was working with who was a young girl, like I think like 5th grade or something, who was seriously overweight. And she asked me the question of, is there anything an adult could have done to have helped you at that age? So I thought about that for a few minutes, and I'm really interested in, if other people have comments or want to do a video response to this, I'm very interested in hearing what people think. So after I pondered it for a little while, the thing that I thought was, it would have been really awesome to have an adult in my life who didn't make it about weight. It wasn't about, oh, we're going to try to change you to do this. Because it seemed like all of my interactions were around that. And that could have been in my head, but it felt that way. It felt like with my parents trying to control my food, or trying to bribe me to lose weight, or, it just seemed like always that something was wrong with me because I was overweight. And so my advice back to her was, what about you just not focus on her weight and focus on letting her know that she's okay, whether she's overweight or not, and just helping her get secure in her own sense of self. Because I do think it really would have helped me to have somebody who was assigned to me as a helping professional, who was just like, oh, you're really cool. Let me get to know you. And I'm not going to try to change you. I don't know. I thought that would be very empowering. The interesting thing where I'm saying I hope she doesn't get mad, no hard feelings if she watches this video, is I suggested that to her, and her response was, well, I don't really think that I can do that. I don't think that's helpful. I think that there are some self-care issues that need to be addressed, like hygiene. And I'm like, oh, what does hygiene have to do with her being overweight? That sort of like, I don't know, kind of bugged me, because you know what? I was 400 pounds. I never smelled. I never had hygiene issues. Yes, when I was a kid, maybe I didn't take a bath every once in a while, but no, that had nothing to do with being fat. It was the same as any other person. And because this is a person who is sort of close to me, I could say, what does hygiene have to do with that? And her response was, well, it's really about self-care and being disconnected from her body, because she thinks that people are going to make fun of her. She's not going to try. I don't know. Hygiene, weight, I don't like mixing the two. But anyway, I would love to hear what you guys think about that, because I thought it was interesting. And, okay, Sarah, Less of Sarah, made a video yesterday about, I can't remember what the title of it was, but the basic gist of it was, how do you feel, or how would you feel if you started this weight loss surgery process super morbidly obese, and you're pretty much done with losing weight and you're still fat? And I've been thinking about that sort of. I worry about that. I mean, first of all, I want to say I've met Sarah in person. She looks totally normal. I honestly don't think that anybody would look at her and say, you're fat. Just saying. Send that in my comments. Just saying. But I worried about that, because my goal weight is pretty low, and it's lower than a lot of people's that I hear. I mean, the goal weight that I set with my surgeon is 138 pounds. So that's still like 80 pounds from now, more than 80 pounds from now. But I'm short. I'm pretty short, and I don't think that that's unreasonable, but I do get scared about that thought. However, I think I have sort of the opposite problem. I think I see myself as way skinnier and more normal than I probably am. And I did do that when I was 400 pounds. I just thought, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I look fine. Now, I was joking on our book group that we had last week. Somebody was talking about fat kid syndrome or fat girl syndrome. And I'm like, I think I have skinny girl syndrome way too early, where I feel like maybe I look normal now. I'm not sure if I do, but wouldn't that be interesting? I don't know. I just walk around feeling probably like I look much better than I actually do. Not in a conceited way, but just in a, oh, I totally fit in now. I feel normal. But what does that have to do with Sarah's video? I don't know exactly. I think the idea is that it is something that I very much worry about, is not getting down to my goal weight or to a weight that really is normal. But do I look normal? How the hell do we know? I mean, it is so hard for me to judge. Today, my stepdaughter had sent me a message over the weekend that she got into her pre-pregnancy jeans, which is awesome, and she's been working out hard. You can see her in some of our weight loss surgery trainer videos. She is usually our videographer, but on the like really hard stuff, I make her do it. Anyway, today I was asking her I'm just curious, what size are your pre-pregnancy jeans? And she said 12s. I'm like, 12s? That's like one size below what I am right now. And I look at her and think, she looks totally normal. So how do we even know? I mean, I think this idea, I know that 223 for me now is vastly different than it was the last time I was this weight, which was in my early 20s, because I found a pair of shorts that God knows why I saved them for that long, because that's like 25 years. But I wore them when I was this weight, and they are way too big on me. And that could have to do with exercise, because I have never in my life exercised the way I do now. But I don't know. Anyway, your thoughts. Interested in hearing them. And our weight loss surgery trainer challenge for this month, I posted a video. It's so by the end of March, we want to do a 1-minute plank, a 1-minute leg raise hold, a 1-minute wall sit with like 10 seconds in between. If you want to take on the challenge, if you complete it and want to throw up a video or a photo after you're done on the WLS Trainer Facebook page, then I will enter you in a drawing to win a Amazon gift certificate. And we also have that's the intermediate challenge. We also have one for beginners. And I posted the video on this channel and the WLS Trainer channel, so you can look at that. All right, real quickly, shout outs. I want to give a shout out to No Limits, who just had surgery last week. She looks like she's doing great. To Cher Bear, I was so happy to see a video from you, and she is 100 pounds down, which is awesome, and I can't wait to see her in less than a month. She will be arriving here in Orange County. Nova T VSG posted her first video last night. I'll put a link to it down below. And then I just read on Facebook before I went to make this video that she got a letter in the mail saying that she is one of the 50 patients approved in her area of Canada to get weight loss surgery this year, which is awesome, because apparently their waiting list time is from 5 to 10 years to get surgery, which is crazy. Also a shout out to G is Me VSG, who had surgery last week and is back in the hospital. She's having some issues with blood clots, so send her good thoughts. And then I also wanted to shout out two people who are not really part of the YouTube Facebook community, but I know through a whole different online world that I've been in, but one of them, Donnie, I don't know how much weight she's lost, like I think over 300 pounds. She started with the VSG and then had the DS, but she lives in the UK and is here in California visiting, and I have just seen her posts on Facebook, and I met her in person I think one of the times before she was here in California, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I mean the difference is just incredible. She looks so awesome. And the other person is Jenny. I think she goes by Jenny in the City, but she has lost 100 pounds pre-op, and she has a surgery date. So I just want to give a shout out to those girls. I'm so happy to have them, and Donnie was a real help to me when I was deciding about surgery, because she had surgery before I did. So anyway, that's it. When I get to, just a reminder, when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a mega giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and have a great week. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.